fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my wonderful people. I am here today once more, 15th of April 2025. Please, my people, join me from wherever you are watching so that we will continue. My wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. And I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama today for keeping we Biafrans. I pray for the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Wonderful Biafrans, we are here to ensure that our gospel all over the world. Biafra is our location, is our nation, is our religion. We have to preach the gospel. Let me play my jingle.
Tell me what we do, everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. You find a channel, na merani, biko kado, onyolu welo mono, aya, na merani, onyolu welo mono, onyoyo, chukwu kikele, anina bogi, the time is now. We want to go. Remember your promise. Oh, Ndiro manani buruburu. Anachi wepunda inike. Shaka. They are holding our lead. Mazinatika. Now is Prime Minister. Mazi Simon. We shall rise and defend our land. The land of rising sun is our hope.
Yes, my people, you know when I will show you our Prime Minister. Yes, so wonderful burst of freedom. I thank you all for joining. Chinenye, my wonderful sister, I welcome you. I welcome Emenike Chibo. Thank you so much. Fellow Biafrans, we are here to keep letting the world know about Biafra. Biafra is our nation and we must evangelize. Nothing will make us not be the nation we want to be. Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that they will buy us and we will buy them and Biafra will still come. And I've never doubted anything that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, because our leader is like a prophet. Right now, most Nigerians, thank you so much, Emenike. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much. You see, our leader, everything our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Hello, Diana, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Everything that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, they have all come to pass and many are still unfolding. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling us that these people are coming, when he was still broadcasting 2019, 2020, 2021, before he was abducted, he was warning everybody that these people are coming, and nobody listened to him. Rather, some people were busy saying, oh, you Igbos, you this, you that. It's not all about being Igbo or not. Hello, Emmanuel. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Chibike. Thank you. You are all welcome. I appreciate you. You see, this Biafra issue is for all of us. And I know that everyone who is genuinely fighting for their freedom, it can never be easy, but it will definitely come if we remain resilient and very focused. Today, Nigeria, they have been trying all manner of attacks on Biafrans, but it didn't work. Because in the whole zoo, Biafra land is the only place you will see them carry armor tanks up to 50 in number to go and attack our people. Biafra land is the only place they will go with aircraft and be bombing our people. In our land, the soldiers that were converted from terrorism to military will be burning houses, rendering our people homeless. And we are taking all this. Now the DSS holding leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have also joined in protecting the terrorists. Hello, Chibike and Irene, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate all of you so much. We are all doing this together, and I am very glad that whenever we come out here, some of you will come, make your submissions, make contribution to letting the world know that we Biafrans, that we want to walk out peacefully, but they never wanted it. Wonderful Biafrans is always good to remind people, apart from Biafrans wanting to leave Nigeria, Nigeria in this world will never work. After 1960, it was just 6 years they got their independence in 1960 that war broke out. They started killing the Southerners. They started killing us. Apart from what they did with Usman Dan Fodio in the 1930s and 1940s and 1950s, when they will tell you that it's called walloping the West. They did all sorts of things. But the issue here is that Nigeria is too big for itself. They can never be won. I always use the distance that existed in other countries to tell you how big Nigeria is. And they don't understand because they lack knowledge. They lack knowledge. Nigeria is the size of Europe. And the Europeans that created Nigeria wouldn't want them either to separate, so that it will be easy for them to keep manipulating you through neo-colonialism, using your brother to fight you. But we and Fulanis are not brothers. We are not related to them. We are not. We are not even close neighbors. I can say that an Hausa man is neighbor to a Biafra land, or that a Yoruba man or Ido man is a neighbor to Biafra land, but not Mauritania or Sahel, where the Fulanis came from. That's why they buy our people without giving, that is, without thinking of your life. We don't mean anything to them. So, my people, what am I trying to say in effect? We have this very IOU and this very biafragov.org/donate. We need it because these people that don't love us, the minority ruling the majority called Fulanis, they are really, really pressing the whole region. You go to Ondo, they are killing. You go to Plateau, they are killing. You come to Edo, they are killing. Come to Southeast, the same. Are we going to leave these people, the minority, to keep destroying what God gave us? Hello, Jinadu, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Please, my people, if any one of you wants to talk to me, the number is there, or indicate you can just join me on the studio. Let me send the link so that anyone who wants to join can click on it. Click on it and join me so that you can talk to Biafrans. I really don't enjoy being the only one talking and everybody will be listening. So, my people, you know that me, Hello Ekpa is great. Thank you for joining. Recently, Gumi told governors, Gumi is nobody in Nigeria, but with the Fulanis, they are all the same. And now I believe that some Nigerians, some Oduduwans, and some all Biafrans, we must now unite together to get rid of these people. They are not part of us. They have no feelings for us. All they have for us is bitterness. They are so embittered that if I am allowed to show you what we see on the internet, you cannot eat. They don't love us. They don't. So, my people, the caption of this evening program is related to what the DSS are doing now. They have tracking device to track these Fulani terrorists in the bushes and arrest them, take them out of the bushes, because they know that this season is when our people go to plant. But Fulanis are everywhere in the bush. They will tell you that they are hunters. hunting from the north all the way to southeast or to southwest or to Edo region. This is what we go through. And this is why we have to educate our people. Coupled with the fact that when Gumi told the governors to arm the boys, the youths, train them to fight IPOB, it's like telling a husband, equip your wife to fight your children. The children are separate from the parents, boys and girls maybe, and their mother is different, their father is different, but they are unit of a family. Then the father will tell the mother, I'm going to give you weapon. Start fighting these children. That's what it is. Because telling Southeast or Biafra governors that are with the Nigerian politicians, telling them to arm Igbo youths to fight IPOB is like giving instructions for brothers to start killing their brothers. And the only way they are doing it, Charles Soludo is enabling them. Charles Soludo is member of People's Club, just like Ngozi Orabufulani. She's a member of People's Club. So she employed Caterpillar. Caterpillar works with the Fulani and works with Charles Soludo. And all of them are the ones fighting our people in Okigwe, burning houses, rendering people homeless. So now you can never rely on the military because they are all terrorists. They are all terrorists buying our people. Yes, our sister here, or my brother, he said, one Nigeria police and armed force is a scam led by cow. Citizens and the Daura Secret Service without individual states, local city, towns and campuses, airport, police like US, Canada and UK. So my people, when we see all these things, we have to alert our people, we have to inform them so that they will know that they have no one to secure their lives and their properties, because that is what every national security is supposed to be doing for the citizens. But no one to do it. So one of our brothers has this report here.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today is Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Now, there was a joint security network that was set up in Yoruba, southwest Nigeria, to curb the influence of Fulani terrorists in the states, in the southwest. So they comprise of local hunters. Okay, when I mean local hunters, I'm not talking about the terrorists whom the police and the government are tagging hunters who are coming from Kano, from the north coming. No, I'm talking about the local hunters who owns the village, okay? Who owns the villages, that all these things are happening. So there was a security effort comprising of the soldier, the DSS, and the hunters. Now, the hunters have come out to make a shocking revelation. You know, Nigeria is a country where people will raise up, nobody will pay attention to the alarm that they will raise. It's unfortunate. Now, this is what the hunters are saying. They are saying that the DSS is colluding with the terrorists. Department of State Security Service, DSS, they are colluding, the officials are colluding with the terrorists. This is a shocking and alarming revelation. And if Nigeria is supposed to be a country, something like this is enough to cause a revolution. You know, when T.Y. Danjuma made this revelation very long time ago, and he has repeatedly reaffirmed and affirmed what he said, and with that number, people don't take it serious. How could the security operatives be colluding to kill people? Now, this is what the hunter said that The DSS tracking system used to shed kidnappers for cash. Soldiers checking points into toll booths. Nigeria hunters expose security corruption. Well, a lot of people might call it corruption, but I will not call it corruption, okay? I will not call it corruption. That your people are dying. The security operative DSS, the equipment to track the kidnappers, they are using it to divert their attention, shedding them because of money. And DSS director was the other day telling us that they can't defend anybody. If you can't defend anybody, why are you colluding? What is the essence of your operatives? What is the essence of we having soldiers in Nigeria ourselves? Soldiers in Nigeria, they are not important. I am saying it. People should understand. Soldiers in Nigeria have never saved anybody from my village not to get kidnapped. Police have never saved anyone from my village not to get kidnapped. It's just our vigilante. So what is the essence of all these people? It is of no use. The chief of army staff last week said that the attacks going on in Plateau State cannot be stopped. Even though you mobilize the whole army officials, the whole soldiers in Nigeria, even though you mobilize them to Plateau State, that they can't stop you because it is political and there is an underlying issue. You know, Nigerians are still hearing all these things. They are still keeping quiet. This is very, very bad, something that shouldn't have even happened for the first time. Alarming revelations have emerged from a part of southwestern Nigeria, where local hunters have accused some operatives of the Department of State Service (DSS) and soldiers of compromising joint security effort through corruption, negligence, and misconduct. Now, remember that I was asking some questions some time ago. I said, for example, in the southeast in Enugu State, we have a lot of military presence, okay, in Enugu State. And amid this military presence, we have a lot of Fulani terrorists in the same area. Then the question is, how can you understand and think about the presence of military through the presence of terrorists in the same place, where the military were set up to fight the terrorists, but where they are is where the terrorists are. Terrorists hardly stay where soldiers don't stay in Nigeria. Does that?
Hello, Amakas. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. So, my people, you have heard this. The beginning of this brothers' news is with what's their name? DSS, the Department of State Security. And these are the people that have been detaining our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You know that when Buhari came in 2015 or so, thereabout, when he dethroned Goodluck Jonathan, he changed all the ministers of all the departments. Everybody became Fulani. The Air Force, the Army, the Police, the Navy, the Air Force, everybody, they are all Fulanis. Now the DSS have the equipment to track these very terrorists in the bush, but they will not use it. Rather, they will collide or collude with them and be sharing money. So, what are we saying? The security in that region is affecting other nations around, because there are many nations within that region. The Fulanis, the minority Fulanis, are covering with their evil presence. So many nations. But I'm going to talk about mine, which is Biafra. We cannot be sitting watching these people come to decimate us. That's why we encourage people to take advantage of IOU loan to raise funds to support our liberation army, to take advantage of biafragov.org/donate to support the military that are fighting for us. After the re-declaration of Biafra in 2024, December 29th, or November 29th, I beg your pardon, we became a nation of our own, and we have our government in exile. All this is not what we should be talking about on a very serious note, if not that Ngozi Orabufulani came to divide the number of people that were donating as Musa instructed her. Because Musa was clamoring and hammering at those abroad who are donating for money, donating money for Biafrans. That's what Musa was saying. Most of us heard it. So her first step was to divide that number, because that woman did not come to fight for Biafra. Hello, my honorable minister. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. No, my brother, Poliski TV, she dare not, she cannot hijack a Biafra agitation. That's her intention, but she's not successful. She cannot succeed. Don't say that. I know she's a criminal. She has come. She has not hijacked it already. No, no, no. I will not agree with that. She cannot hijack a Biafra agitation. She cannot. So because Musa was clamoring at our donation, they sent her, Orabu Fulani, to come and divide the number. But the spirit of Biafra, the ideology that Biafra represents, they are leaving her. And very, very soon, she will not be relevant. There's a video made yesterday by my minister, which I will play here. You will hear what she said about ignoring Ngozi Orabufulani, so that we don't give her unwarranted publicity and focus on what is happening. This is why most of the time we talk about Nigeria, so that those of our relatives that are still there will know how to secure their lives and be mindful of how they go. Because this brother here is talking, telling us that DSS now collude with terrorists. Instead of using the equipment that they have to track the terrorists, they allow them so that they can share money. That's what he's saying.
Does that not send a direct, signal to you that these people are aiding these people? Now, the article continues. The hunters who recently undertook a long journey to confidentially brief a prominent community advocate disclosed deeply troubling allegations involving both the DSS and military personnel stationed in their region. They insisted on delivering the message in person, citing the sensitivity of the information and fear of interception over digital channels. This is what they said. I just had a visit from the top hunters in part of the northern southwestern Nigeria, that is Yorubaland. They spent hours and hours on the road to come and tell me some very bad and confidential things. It was not the stuff they wanted to discuss over the phone or the internet, the source said. At the heart of the allegation in the DSS is the DSS alleged abuse of sophisticated telephone tracking technology meant to identify and rescue kidnapped victims, now reportedly being used to extort money from the very criminals it was designed to catch. So the DSS has now been confirmed of aiding terrorists in the southwest. According to the hunters, some DSS operatives have been accused of collecting payments from kidnappers in exchange of concealing their location, A few of these officers were said to have been recently arrested and transported to Abuja in leg chains. Okay, let us believe that they have been captured, DSS has been arrested and transported to Abuja. But let us see what will be the end of the news. Remember that the DSS arrested Boko Haram in Yoruba land, and they said that they are going to be briefing us how the case is going. As I speak to you now, nobody is talking about the case, so it's totally over. Now it continues. The Honda said the DSS operatives make use of sophisticated telephone tracking system to locate kidnappers and their victims. Then they extort money from the kidnappers in return for hiding their true position. They said some of them were recently arrested and taken to Abuja in death chains, the source said. The action of the security operatives was described as betrayal and outright sabotage of national security. In a similar damning narrative, the hunters alleged that the soldiers formerly involved in joint patrol have now been sidelined due to a series of transactional behaviors that have eroded trust. And this is what they have been doing in the Southeast Igbo land. They deployed them to do one or two. The man roadblock and they started collecting money. Why in their presence the killing will be going on and they won't do anything about it? So this is terrible. These include open extortion of motorists at informal checkpoints, careless conduct during operation leading to the loss of hunters' lives, an inappropriate relationship with the local women, including advances towards married women funded by bribe, extorted, or roadside toges. And this is the same thing the Igbos were saying, that the soldiers who came to their place to rescue them, raped them, helped the kidnappers. Though it's not, when the stories were coming out from Igbo land, people never believe all these things.
No.
And now it is coming out from Yoruba land when their land is under siege of the Fulani terrorists.
Yes. Fellow Biafrans, you will all agree with me that Onyendu was hammering about the coming of the Fulanis years before they started coming in and before he was rudely abducted. And that time they will say, oh, you Igbos, oh, you Igbos. Now it's like a rain on every roof, everywhere. Gumi said it, that they have about 9 million. I have the video here. Let me see if I can trace it. That they have 9 million terrorists over the bushes. That's what Gumi said. You know, that they have 9 million plus terrorists all over. What has happened? Wow. Let me search for it. So my people, listen to this. Because we have
Nigerians there. In fact, it was estimated that there are about 9 million plus herdsmen in all scattered in the bush. We can educate. We have Nigerians there. In fact, it was estimated that there are about 1 million plus herdsmen in all scattered in the bush. With them, we concentrate so much of them.
Should we say Nigeria is ungoverned because you just said something like that? You go learn.
This is a confirmation that all these terrorists are littered all over the place. It's no longer that time when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be informing people. And the Igbos are the only people who now have an army that protects their people, that challenges these Fulani terrorists. They are littered all over the place. This is it here. The man who is rearing these people, he is not hiding it. Because the person talking to him there is a national, well, all the gutter media in Nigeria. Talking to a terrorist man, because terrorists, the man who created these people, Kashim Shettima, is their president. Nothing is happening to them. As our brother is reporting, you catch them, take them to the police. That's, you are sending them away. Hello, Arize. Thank you for joining. My people, remember that when you click the like button, it will inform more people. We need our people to hear about all this for their own security. So please remember to click the like button as we go along.
Drivers allegedly hand and ask for 200 change in full view of the public as soldiers collect these tools openly, turning national security checkpoints into cash points. It also concerns the soldiers who work with the hunters. Both the DSS and soldiers are now overwhelmingly transactional. Transactional to the point where the hunters are no longer involving the soldiers in their joint patrol. It's all said. This is what we know right from time, and the hunters are not wrong because this thing is happening everywhere. The reasons they give of fellow hunters due to the operational carelessness of the soldiers. Transactional toll gate operation on commercial and other vehicles in broad daylight and enticing the local women for dredging, including making advances at married women with the toll gate money they collected. Disturbed by the worsening situation, the hunters said they were now reverting to traditional method of protecting their communities. One chilling one was the mention of Magon, a deadly traditional trap used to punish sexual offenders, suggesting that the local men were ready to deploy Asian justice to defend their families. They say it is only a matter of time before a headline race. Soldier Numagun, soldier killed after sleeping with another man's wife. The source added, hinting at the growing tension between the local communities and the security forces deployed to protect lives. This is the end of the article from this reporter. So, from my own concern, it is a very big mistake to use the Nigerian security operatives to front your defense against Fulani herdsmen. They will continue with them. When we tell you people, this is this, this is that, don't think that we are here to play. We come here to tell you the real thing going on. Haven't you all seen that everything we said here is true? The DSS helping the kidnappers with their tracking equipment so that they will not be captured, and so on and so forth. It is so shameful. And people don't still understand where we are. A lot of people say it is corruption. It is not corruption in my own estimation. This is not corruption at all. It's not corruption.
Yes, my people, we have heard all that, and it is a warning to our people. The next alarm we are raising for our men is that Biafrans, Biafran youths, Biafran men, do not join Nigeria army. Musa boys, do not join them. Let me tell you people what they do. You know that their camp is at Sambisa Forest, the camp of the terrorists. All of them. They have El Shabaab, they have ISIS, they have the one they call bandits, they have headsmen, they have another one, so many of them. They will recruit those boys from south, whether southeast or southwest, because they are warriors. Fulanis, they are like pig. Wash and scrub a pig will always remain a pig. These people are very violent and very warlike. They can never stop. And that is why Nigeria must disintegrate. Biafrans, we are already on our way. It's just raising general alarm to everybody. They will pack all the boys in the army from south and send them to go and fight the terrorists in Sambisa Forest. On your way, they will inform them. They will come there and lynch all of you. Do not join them. Our General Butuzo said that when Biafra army is going to recruit, you will all be informed. Do not join them all. They are now going to Enugu, going to Aqua Cross, inviting boys to come and join Nigeria army because they have no military anymore. They have been all pied in Okigwe. Now they are looking to recruit more of the unfortunate boys. Do not join Nigeria army, Biafrans, and some Oduduwas who care to listen. Do not join these people. The whole region must fight this terrorism because they are minority ruling the majority because they have guns. Look at them. Please, my people, do not join Nigeria army. And for those of us who are still standing strong, please, my people, take advantage of IOU, biafragov.org/donate, and biafrainUSA.org/donate to support our liberation army. We have nobody to fight for us. We are going to fight by ourselves. Please, my people, IOU, the way it works, if you call me on this very number showing here, I will direct you to the minister that will tell you how it works. But from my little knowledge, IOU simply means if you loan money to Biafra government in exile, when Biafra comes and is properly established, if you give them 5,000 a gemma, they will double it for you. Please, my people, let us all support our people because Nigeria government, Komi and Shetima, Garuba and all of them, Malami, Pantami, El Rufai, so many of them, plus their foreign allies. You see how they hire people? But we have to donate to raise money to defend ourselves. It's our right to defend ourselves. It is all enshrined in the United Nations Charter and the European Convention on Human Rights. Article 5 gives you right to defend yourself and to be free. Article 51 of United Nations Charter, 51 gives you that right. So we are not doing anything illegal. If you support Biafra, definitely you will have a lot of benefits to reap when the time comes. Because these Fulanis, they are not giving up. This very news was made this morning. A host that's supposed to be protecting the citizens, they are the ones sharing money with the terrorists, the kidnappers. And anywhere you see military checkpoint in Biafra land, inside the bush, there are terrorists because they cover them. That's what T.Y. Danjuma said, that they collude, that they cover them. And if you do not defend yourself, you will all die one by one. Danjuma is not a friend. He's a villain as well because he fought Biafrans during 1967 to 1970. But today, his people are paying the price of keeping these unfriendly human beings around. So, my people, we all need to work very closely to ensure, my people, that they leave our land.
So my question goes like this.
Now, let us go to Madam Bao Bao. Though my minister, Van Van Van, he said something yesterday regarding this.
Oh, me, Onuzo ke Biafra radio Onuzo ke Biafra Tukwo Kike. Up to date this morning is so that you will know the strategies the enemy have been applying against us. Yes. And I thank God we have been able to overcome this enemy. But there is one thing we must continue to do going forward. As the true Umuchineke that we are, as the lovers of freedom that we are, as the redeemed of Tukwo Kika Biama that we have a purpose, we have a reason, we have our enemy, and we know that the enemy have stooges around us. But there's one thing we must continue to do going forward. As much as we pinpoint some of the wreckages the enemy stooges are doing in our midst, Ngozi Orabu Fulani must not be on the center of our camera. There is one instruction that they gave to Ngozi Orabu Fulani, and we must not allow her to continue to play that card on us. And what is that card? She knows that what she's doing is completely awkward, completely against Biafra and against the called one, the chosen one, the anointed servant of Biafra people, Master Simon Ekpa. She knows she's against his orders and instruction. And she keeps doing it so that she will get your attention, so that you will keep talking about her, so that you will keep the focus on her, so that she will always be in the center of the news. My brothers and sisters, I want you to know that we are doing very well in the Biafra Republic government in exile. Let me tell you, Ngozi Orabu Fulani is a chaff, a total chaff, a wreckage that will be dumped in the middle of the sea at the fullness of time. So because of that, please, Umuchineke, let us take our cameras, focus on the Biafran people. Then let us take our heavy, all our brigade, focus on the Nigerian terrorist army. Biafra will come. You either allow us to go in peace or you are.
Sorry, my people, I just want to keep them to walk alongside each other. I love hearing my PM's voice because he's the man that makes the zoo to shake and to quake. Let's continue with my past minister, Pastor Van Van Van.
We must keep doing that. Because what they have informed and have given Ngozi an assignment to do is go out there, call for question and answer, call Biafrans to come and ask you questions, let them talk to you, let them do this, so that you will always say something every week that will get them busy.
Yes, my people, that question and answer, I have it here. I will also play it for your hearing to see what goes on there.
Get them talking. But I want to tell you, we have a team that is doing the needful. So I'm just talking to all our media, all those. Look, we don't instruct our media what to say. We are not the type that come with propaganda and tell them, use this strategy or use that. No. We are inspired by Tukwo Kika Biama. And we speak the truth that is embedded in us. We don't gather to plan or what to say. And therefore, that's why from this week, I am telling you, please, I know every day you see Ngozi Orabu Fulani, Anytime she opens her mouth is always smelly. No matter how it smells, if you have 30 minutes to declare the counsel of heaven, as the zoo is boiling, give it to them, woto. You can use 25 minutes, bash the zoo, kick the zoo, tumble the zoo, and destroy the zoo. Then give Gozo Fulani 5 minutes, maybe, or 3 minutes out of that half an hour. It will make her to know that we don't even have her time anymore. You can make caricature of her in 2 or 3 minutes out of a 1 hour broadcast that you have. Do that going forward, and she will know that, look, these ones are focused to, I can no longer distract them. You don't pay attention to some of these idiots at Kote Kwano, like Dipabi, Kai Reports, and all the rest of them. I love what QTV is doing. QTV, well done, well done. May Tukwa continue to bless you. God bless you. Let them call you all manner of names. Why is your child? I don't know what are you. It is because you are important. It is because you are destroying the territory of the enemy. That's why they call you such names. But you see what we are doing? We are getting ground and we are winning. And we will continue to win until our Prime Minister joins us. And it will happen very soon. The rain is dropping on my phone. So I have to end it here. But please, Umuchineke, let us know that the time we have now is to help the world that have already seen the nakedness of Nigeria, help them to see more of the nakedness of Nigeria. Ngozi will not open.
Yes, the nakedness of Nigeria, like this DSS thing that I did in the first place. There is no how a country can run like this. All your military, the Air Force, the Navy, the soldiers, the police, working with terrorists, destroying the whole country, and everybody is keeping quiet. The governors, they collude. So the youths should now rise up. The youths must rise up to protect their land. Because if you are waiting for these very governors to save you, you will all die one by one, according to Danjuma. Now, my people, let us listen to Madam Bao and her interview. You will see what one lady asked her and what she answered. The woman, she is just full of, I don't know how to describe her.
So my question goes like this. Please, ma, with all respect, our PM told us that our military should not be centralized, that military will be under one command, according to our PM. And the programs he did is still there on internet. So I ask, did you centralize the military based on our PM command or based on your own command? Secondly, the voice record being played some weeks ago, your voice was there. You threatened to kill Igwe Bulldozer if Igwe Bulldozer tried to enter another state, rabbi, and in which the same rabbi now came on live this program now and identify himself. So I ask, why are you threatening to kill Igwe Bulldozer? Thirdly, you gave us 60 days, or you gave the Zoo military 60 days to vacate from Biafran land, and if not, an action will be taken. 60 days has gone and nothing yet. And some of Biafrans who contributed on the account you brought out is being taken. What have you done to rescue those ones? Thank you so much as you answer my question.
Thank you so much for that question, and I'm going to take that in the order you asked. The first question about the decentralized army, yes, I approve that, because we are now a nation. We are running a confederate system of government.
Lies.
Where the 40 states of the United States of Biafra are independent, yet somehow interdependent in some areas. So that is the plan, and that is the template the Prime Minister have on that first question. Thank you so much. On the second one, on the threatening of Igwe Butuzo, nobody threatened. And again, I will allow if the Honorable, the Commander General Igwe Butuzo feels or thinks or says or asks that question, then it will be addressed. But as long as he is not the one that addressed it, it does not happen, it is not relevant. Then the 60 days, again, we gave that 60 days to the Sioux terrorist state. The government is reviewing that 60 days. Some of the things happening you don't know because you are not solidly on that ground planning and executing with them. So I'm not going to go into the details of what is going on. On the account, we have several accounts that has been open for our fundraising. It is the right of Biafrans to open account based on the financial standard laws that guide financial institutions to open accounts, to deposit account is operational all over the world. So when you have, again, I didn't say they take them, but when you have a government, a terrorist state of government that encroaches on the right of its citizens, its indigenous citizens, to freely open accounts in any financial institution anywhere in the world.
My people, you see, like my minister said that we shouldn't be giving this woman time. It is very correct, because even if you give her time, she lies all the time. She says things that does not show her as a freedom fighter, but as a power monger. Somebody who merely wants to come and be using the brain of people around her to get what she wants. Number one thing that she did for the Fulanese and the Musa, to be precise, is to divide the number of people that we are contributing for our liberation. Freedom, fighting, and agitation to be free is a very expensive project. Very, very expensive. We do not get loan from any country. We don't get anything free from any country. Everything we have to work for it. We pay for it, including maintaining our soldiers. Because as a government in exile, as a nation, we qualify to have our own military, our soldiers, our air force, and our naval officers. We qualify for all those. But no other person sponsors us but ourselves. Yes, ezigbote nwanyị mkpụrụ mmiri. Nwanyị a na-asị nwanyị a na ando onye aṅụrụma ka ọ bụ. Ọ sigburu onwe ya na-asị. No truth comes from her mouth. Do you people know that ife na-eme n'Ọkigwe now, even though not they are aware of it, you can never see her tweet it. You can never see her talk about the soldiers and maintaining them. Now, she's decentralizing the military, Is she in control? Is she in charge of the military? And the answer is no. And that will tell you that she is meddling. You cannot be talking about decentralizing a military you don't know anything about if you are not a saboteur. You cannot be claiming to be a doctor, a PhD, without knowing that no country in this world maintains two cabinet ministries or parallel government. You can never be two governments in one. This USB she is using is our PM structure. And PM has instructed that she should fall back. And she refused, which means she is a saboteur. She has something behind the back of what she is doing. She has a hidden agenda, which is now very open. And she told everybody that near decentralized go the military. Na butuzo sina state think eje na another state appear to ya. So what is she denying? She said it. The woman that asked her that question was correct. Now she also, in the order of that question, the first okumaka decentralization, the second okumaka threat about butuzo or against butuzo. The third one, she talked about the accounts. She now brought Taj Bank account and gave them. Even the Butuzo and all the commanders came out and said that this woman does not give them anything. Una mara na obo na-ewepụ nwaanyị a na court, wete an injunction, wee jidie ka ọ kwụsịgodo ebe a ọ nọ kịta. Maybe ụmụ nnụnụ na-eso ya n'azụ, they will all scatter. Ezigbote onye mkpụrụ mmiri ka nwaanyị a bụ, mana ọ ma ife ọ na-eme, because Nigeria government ya na fa ọkwọsi na ya na Tinubu dị close, na ya na Nigeria government dị in good terms, that ya nyere fa 60 days to vacate Biafra land. Ngwa fa vacate go. Ọ na-ajụkwa maka ndị be anyị niile a na-egbu. Is she saying anything about Ihamufu or Kigwe or even Owerri or Olu? No. She's after position. That's all Ngozi is after. Position. Nobody should talk. Onye kwuru ọta kwatuo ya. Somubeze ga-akwụ ọtọ. That is all she came to do. Because what she is doing now, she knows that no itinyela delay. On one country or one nation, enwe government nabo. Then kedu onye nke fa ga-recognize. That's what she came to do. Adama like ige onu nwaanyị anti because her voice na-eme me irritate. Maka ọ ma ife ọ na-eme. Ebe anụnwa PM anyị nọ today, nwaanyị a bụ ya nwa dobeli ede. Because asị adịrị. Ife o ji eme ife niile a because ọ chọrọ ka PM pụta. Maka ọ mago na PM pụtara ana today. Ndị niile a na-esie ọ dịka onye gba ọtọ n'ime afịa. But she doesn't want that. Ya na ndị otu niile, all the boys ọ na-ekpokọlụ because of her, our ID card akwụsị. So all those boys plus Uche Obi that is working with her. Uche was working with PM. PM entrusted these two people, ndị oshi na-aba, criminal nwoke na criminal nwanyị. PM trusted Uche so much. And because no so a bill na Finland there. Now, ọkpa nkata niile ọkpa, ọkpụ na fuge. So nwaanyị ajụghị ajụjụ a. Osi ma n'ọbụrụ Butuzo na-ajụ ajụjụ, so na ya mazara that one. Asị jụ this woman nọ. She doesn't tell any story that is close to identifying her as an agitator. No. She's a power monger rather than a freedom fighter. So my people, I achọrọ me continue with this her ranting ever. You know, achọrọ because na ya bụ nwanyị o nwee ka ọ dị. O nwee voice onye ndu nchọ ka m kpọrọ unu.
Akara m ihe mbe na-eme mbe si ma chọrọ ofu ukwu ehi ma nke ọzọ mụ achọrọ ihe niile ma nkwụ ya ma aka ya ma isi ya ma olu ya anyị ga-adọbiri igwe pụọ na nke onwe anyị chigata azụ etu anyị nọ tupu ndị ọcha wee bịa ebe anwa aha obodo ebe a nwe ndị mmadụ n'ime tupu nwa bekee si ebe o si hapụ obodo ya ọ bịa ebe a ọkpọrọ onye nke ọkpọrọ okeke ọkpọrọ okafọ dakata anyị isi ọsị ụbọchị nketa na anya aha anyị wuzi Naijiria anyị na-aza aha na-enweghị omimi n'ime ya ihe mgbagwogbasị biko kọwara m ihe Naijiria pụtara enwekweghị kọwara m ọmụa ga-aza aha osimiri ka osimiri ga-aza aha mụnwa n'ihi ihe anyị na-ekwu na ebe a rụgidere ụlọ anọ ọ jọgburu onwe ya ọ dịghị mma Naijiria agaghị emekọtanwu ihe ọzọ ihe ọjọọ emego n'obodo a arụ emego egbugo ndị be anyị aka na-egbukwa anyị ndị Fulani wechiri na mabata be anyị ka na-egbukwa ndị be anyị ruo ụtụtụ echi a na-asị m na ọ ga-adị mma oge ọ na-ekwu ka nwee mmekọrịta bụ nke ndị ụlọ kọ nke ndị ụmụnne ha ekwesịghị anyị ọtụtụ mgbe ha kpọrọ anyị asị onye ajụrụ ajụ na-ajụ onwe ya ha jụrụ anyị aja ama njụ onwe anyị agbanyeghị na anyị nwe ngwa ahịa n'ugwu Awụsa agbanyeghị na a na-azụ ahịa ebe niile dị iche iche na-eme nke ọma kama onye ghara ndụ kpakụ onye ire rie n'ihe ọ Ndụbụisi ka anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ka echeghata azụ ebe a ruo obodo anyị ka o wee maa mma wee karịa obodo ndị ọcha na mma ọhịa anyị na-arịọ nwekwe n'ugwu nwee nkwanye ugwu n'ime onwe anyị ọnwa anyị pụọ n'iro a na-etigbu anyị pụọ n'iro okwu ekwasị ọbụdị ma anyị ji wee ekwu okwu ọnwụ ihe ndị a ka anyị si na anyị agaghị anabatakwa ya ọzọ
akụkọ akọrọ anyị bụ na ọkụkọ na ewu agaghị nzukọ ụmụ anụmanụ a na-emezi mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ịchụ aja ejiri ọkụkọ maọbụ nchụ aja mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ime ka Naijiria dị n'otu nwe ha na-eto esi mgbe kpam akpụrụ ndị Igbo ọ pụtara na anyị bụ ọkụkọ maọbụ ka ọ pụtara na anyị agaghị nzukọ were ya bụ ihe eji eme anyị bụ ndị Igbo ụdị na ọbara ndị Igbo ahụ kwafuru n'obodo Naijiria
ọ bụ site n'akpọmasị ihe na-eme anyị dịka ihe mere ndị ji oge mgbe gara aga etu akụka mba niile dị iche iche a na-egbu ha afọ niile aka na-egbu ha o wee ruo oge ugbu anyị asị na ogbugbu a na-egbu anyị na ọ dịghị anyị mma ọ ka mma na onwe ya kegbuo anyị wu nwere onwe njem a nke anyị na-aga kama na na-esi echeta n'ụtụtụ asị na onwe onye gburu ebe a onwe ha na-ekwu okwu o doo na nye onwe onye n'aka ụkọchukwu n'ugwu Awụsa ebepụ isi ọnwụghị ofu ugboro ọnwụghị ugboro abụọ ọnwụghị ugboro atọ ọnwụghị ugboro anọ ọ bụ ruo ole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-azọ nwere onwe tupu na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ ọbata n'ime ụlọ mbịa gbugbu isi a sị na achọghị ụdị nka ọ wụghị anyị maka a ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ
unu anụgo n'elu ọ bụrụ anyị nwa ka a ga-eji na-achụ aja mba ọ bụrụ anyị nwa maka na agba mbụ ọtụọ n'ogwe agba ọtụọ n'ogwe ọ bụ sọsọ ogwe ka apịla akụ unu ma na ife na-eme na Biafra land today bụ na nwa bekee ndị Europe fa na-agbachitelu ndị Ukraine si ma Russia egbu n'afa mana anyị nwa bụ ndị dị mma ka ejide anyị nwa bekee ka na-achịkwa Afrịka mana ọ ndị kwere ka achị afa maka na Mali, Burkina Faso na Niger fa jụrụ ajụ ha kwechiri andọ ya mere anyị ji si na ya ekwechirigo kịta ndị Ukraine na Russia na-anụ ọgụ ọkwa nwoke a nwee Finland Alexander Stubb o so na sọpọtụ Zelensky mana o jide PM anyị a na-egbusisi ndị be anyị ka esi egbu ndị be anyị kịta ọ bụ ka esi egbu ha oge ọ nọ? The answer is no. Ndị Europe ihe ha ji gbachi nkịtị Naijiria wee na-egbu onye ọbụla ụka ha wee na-amị mmanụ na-amị gas nke dịkwa n'ala anyị ọ ya ka onye ndu na-ekwu ihe a nwayọ ọ ga-eji bụ anyị nwa every time betesu ya na-arụ nama No, my people, we have to really take advantage of this IOU and biafragov.org/donate. Passing on. Ka anyị wee chedo onwe anyị, ka ndị amị anyị na-agbara anyị tintin, ka fa wee fụ ifefe ga na-eyuzu. Self defense, ọ bụrụ ịkpa alụ. Onye chụwa gị inwe ụkwụ, ị ga-agba ọsọ. And every human being nwere ụkwụ nwere ya ka o were ya gba ọsọ. We have ourselves. We have to donate. We have to support. Because now these people, in a check our government, they will never stop. They will never stop. Because so in a me, ndị Igbo si na agwa ajụ, anatu ya n'isi. Ma na balance kwa. Ife niile anyị na-eme bụ ka anyị wee zọta onwe anyị. Mana ọ dị m obi mma na ife niile ogbugbu niile a na-egbu anyị, ọ dịzi everywhere now. Onye ọbụla zọba isi onwe. Fache na ibe ewu kịta ngwanụ ọchaja. Ndị Igbo, you Igbo kịta ọ bụzie you the whole nation. Ọfịabago everywhere. Kpata nkukute mmiri, ọfịabago. Now, they are enjoying it. Tinubu is only there as a figurehead. The leader and the president of Nigeria is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima. Because he wants to Islamize and Fulanize the whole region, which includes Biafra land, Oduduwa, the Hausas. They want to take over, but they cannot take Biafra land. It's impossible. They can't take Biafra land, no matter what they do. My people, I get no PM mind. And I like no PM. On a memo be a
going to remain and Biafra will still go. I come that Nigeria will end. I come that there will end the Usman Danfodio legacy. That legacy that every time they will be talking about Usman Danfodio, you would think that Usman Danfodio manufactured an aeroplane. You would think that Usman Danfodio manufactured a car, or he invented one machine or something like that. No, Usman Danfodio had a legacy for killing northern Nigeria, for killing Hausas, conquering them, and turn them into what you see today outside Fulani. That is the legacy that Usman Danfodio brought to northern Nigeria. And today, they have Usman Danfodio. They continue that particular legacy. That is the reason why the Fulanis are killing innocent Christians in the northern Nigeria and the middle belt. It is to continue the Usman Danfodio legacy, and I am here to end it. I will end it. The end of Usman Danfodio legacy will start this year. I am telling you, go and mark it. It will start from December 2nd. Once we Nigeria, that legacy is gone, completely gone, because they will not have any other place to conquer. It's us that are going to cross our border to come and start saying we want to conquer Biafra. We will not conquer us when we're in Nigeria. It will not be possible.
Yes, my people, they cannot conquer us. Not now, not never. They cannot conquer us. Before they let us listen to my minister Van again.
Very impressive, because he is getting concerned about our prime minister. But if he is really concerned about our prime minister, I want to analyze this video that he challenged myself, Sonia Akbarawa, and the APM to post.
Arinze. Arinze is the one that now works with Madam Bao, Madam Ngozi Orabufulani. She's working with all these people, some of the people that PM sacked, so that they will feel connected. They will feel welcome. Fagane feel, oh, Anya Batasia, this is what she's doing. Madam Bao Abro Biafra agitator. When reform Amaka Biafra, what she came to do is to spite our PM and to use it with her contract to Nigeria and get whatever she wants. Ụfọdụ si na ọ chọrọ ịbụ gọvanọ ndị Anambra na 2027. 2027 is just two years away. And that is how they start. Ị ga-egosirịrị onye Fulani na ị dị capable of igbu ndị bụ unu before onye gị ọnọdụ. Maka na Fulani na-divide political positions na Nigeria. They are the minority ruling the majority. So, maka Arinze. Arinze was working with Asarido Kubona Special Force before he decided to join Biafra struggle. So, listen to what Vam 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 is telling him.
On our Twitter handle. You know, first and foremost, you need to know that that video is from a recorded private meeting. It's from a recorded meeting. Personally, I don't take pride in posting a confidential video from our Prime Minister that Ngozi Orabufulani in trying to ridicule our Prime Minister and demean his privacy, records our private meetings and posts it out. Now, this video where I'm going to play now, I'm playing it just for the benefit of Marvelous Arinze, who probably thinks that with that video, you know, he is doing the right thing by, you know, following a sacked lady. Now, if there is anybody that is sacked from Biafra Republic government in exile, it is Ngozi Orabufulani, because I will also go to the post of Marvelous Arinze where he's saying that the sacked people are trying to persuade him. He tagged my boss, Mazi Akbarawasoni, tagged my APM, Mazi Ogechkunkere, and then tagged the PM himself, you know, and then posted it that we are trying to persuade him. Please, after this message, please, I will encourage people, stop attacking Marvelous Arinze based on the pictures of their sawana or whatever. I want us to even give him the benefit of the doubt that he posted those things based on his repentance and that he broke away from that to join Biafra. He left that gang to join Biafra because that was where he was before. That's what I'm understanding from the post. So he's trying to say that we are blackmailing him or using propaganda to attack him because he actually left that group and that the PM was aware of it. You know, there are so many things that the PM knows that some of us may not know. Actually, I didn't see those posts earlier before now. So, but let's give him that benefit of doubt. Now, let me take you to that video that Marvelous thinks we don't want to talk about, probably because the video vindicates Ngozi Orabufulani. Yeah. This video does not vindicate her, but rather this video nails her on the cross. It actually nails her on the cross. Believe you me, Marvelous. Let's go to that video and let's listen to it. I will not do a very lengthy analysis on it because of my time this morning, but as much as I can do, please bear with me and have an open mind and may your understanding be intact. Let's go.
Thank you so much, Peter. Thank you so much. And thank you to the currency department. On that note, we go to the next agenda we have for the meeting today.
My people, I hope you understand what my minister was saying. There's a video or a kind of meeting that was held within the cabinet ministers when PM was there. And you all know that when somebody is plotting to do something, planning a coup against somebody, is only that coup plotter that knows. The person they are targeting will not know. So all the cabinet meetings that they make or made privately, this woman recorded them. And this time when PM was called for interrogation, she started releasing some of the videos. And this one is one of them. Listen to Madam Baobab, and you will see here that PM held a meeting with them here.
We have the announcement of the committee for bringing. Look at this. This meeting was a private meeting. It was a private meeting. This meeting was not out there. This meeting was released by Ngozi Orabueze to prove her, power, or her surrogacy, or her solidifying her regime, her leadership, which she never have and will never have. Yeah. I know I told us we don't need to focus on Ngozi, but I'm doing this for Marvelous Arins. Marvelous, this is how much I love you. So now listen. Structure, very post declaration by our Prime Minister.
Thank you very much, CS. Today, as we get closer to the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, we are making sure that we are hitting the ground running, putting every mechanism in place. And of course, as that is happening, we put a necessary structure that is not yet in place. The declaration of Biafra in Finland will spark international discussion.
The declaration of Biafra in Finland will spark international discussion. That's the intention.
The international discussion is going to spark is the one that will shape the entire world.
Exactly.
So, Odeshi has been activated. So we can stand. I'll tell you the fact. So Odeshi has been activated. Because the discussion, like the police told me here, Simon, do you know that this is going to spark a very big international discussion? I say that's exactly what I'm looking for. If it didn't happen, it means we didn't do it right. They went ahead to ask me, do you know that the president is going to be? I said that's what I'm looking for. Anyway, so
my people, are you not shocked and surprised that somebody who worked very closely with you knew about this? Was in November, knew about this early part of November, and by 21st was when our PM tweeted last. 21st of November. This woman already knows that they are plotting things in our PM. And somebody who says that their brain is clear is working with her. And they are very proud of working with her.
So you see, our Prime Minister, he was prepared for the, anything, for the occurrences or from the fallout from this declaration, whatever will happen, he was ready. The spark that it will bring, he was ready. This particular place where he is right now, he was ready. And then listening to the follow-up of what he was saying.
Let us continue. So on this note, now we'll be announcing the committee for the structure of the Biafra government after declaration. And everyone who have worked with me,
please listen to the point he's about to make now. Everyone who has worked with me, pay attention. This is where I'm going to do my analysis. Everyone who has worked with me, please listen. PM, please start it.
And everyone who have worked with me from the beginning to now will know how I work. I work in a very mysterious way. I can have different group of people working on this project and they don't know each other.
I can have different group of people working on the same project and they don't know each other. Where did he learn this thing from? He learned it from his Oga. He learned it from his leader, Onyendu. Onyendu operate the same pattern, the same system. I can work with different group of people on this jet. Why?
I will set up this group, work on this project. Set up this group, work on this project. I will set up the authentic group also, work on this project. He knows the group he wants to use, because you cannot set up 5 different groups to work on the same project, not knowing the particular group that you put your confidence and trust in. Do you understand? I can set up different groups to work on the same project without any one of them knowing themselves. Now, very important to listen very carefully, pay attention, don't go anywhere.
Work in a very mysterious way. I can have different group of people working on this project and they don't know each other.
Hello, Chibo.
Nobody knows that somebody else is working on the same project. I don't know whether some of you may have known that.
So that means Ngozi herself does not know that this particular thing the PM is doing here, there is another group, there is another section that he also trusts and believes that are working. Why did the PM make this known to this Ngozi's group? Because the group he's about to announce are the group that Ngozi suggested to him. And he's about to announce it. And while he's about to announce the group Ngozi suggested to him, he is making it known to Ngozi. Oh God, PM. Now, what PM is doing right here is to make Ngozi know that this particular group I'm setting up by you is not the group that I have chosen. Because he has chosen, he will not be exposing this secret to Ngozi. Right there. This is a private meeting. This is a private gathering. This is a private, awareness that PM is doing with us. And Ngozi's group, Dorothy, I know the people you are going to hear their name, are from Ngozi's selection. You know, the PDP APC style of picking the people that will help me, the people that will defend me, the people that will fight for me. PM, please pick Dorothy, pick Paula, pick this one, pick them. PM will say, okay, you trust them, okay, you pick all of them. And then he's now telling him Ngozi there and every one of us. Some of you may not know that I also have a strategy. Now he's making, why must he make it known to them? So by making it known to them, if I am among those that are picked, I will tell myself, that means this thing you are selecting us for, we will just work, we may just end up working for nothing because you have another group working on the same thing. So which of the group are you now going to use their own work? Which of the group will their work now count? Which of the group will their work now be valid? Ngozi did not ask herself this. Marvelous, are you listening? You ask me, hey, if you have the boldness, why didn't you share this thing? Now, one thing that will shock you, I will make you ask yourself question is this. This Ngozi's group is actually the preferred group by PM. Ngozi ran to Finland before declaration. Ngozi declared that she got a message for surrogacy, to be surrogate. Who gave her the message? Mariana. Mariana happened to be the legal attorney, the civil attorney of our prime minister. Ngozi knows. And Ngozi got a letter from her, which she edited and manipulated and released. A letter she's not supposed to release. She released it, declaring herself a surrogate. The same Mariana that gave her that letter has come openly, and said that letter was not that way. And that letter was not meant to be in public. And Mariana, the same Mariana, have told everybody that is not what PM intended to. And not it.
Yes. Uche Ifebi, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, my people. You see, as we are listening to this very video that my minister Vam is playing here was meant to be a secret video. But to tell you people that this woman has been planning her way all along, deceiving the PM, she will record them and keep, and only produced it now that PM is not around. Will you people believe it? This video is supposed to be like private cabinet meeting, but she recorded it and brought it out. Now she's claiming that she is surrogate. What is surrogacy? If you are surrogating for someone, for those who do not have children, or who cannot be pregnant, you know. Yes, let me display this one. For anyone who knows what surrogate means, if you are a surrogate for me, what you are surrogating does not belong to you. The owner of that thing you are surrogating for can demand for it at any time, take it away from you, just like the PM took her as his secretary. When this thing happened to PM said to her, get all the emails, read it and know what it says. Make sure that everything is intact. PM never asked her to go and become the leader of the Breji, because she is PM secretary. That's what she is. That flowery name given to it, COS, is just a ceremonial name to make it sound as if she is anything extraordinary. You will hear in this video where PM told her that she will be working under somebody, and that person is right now working under Ngozi. To tell you that this woman had planned her way without telling PM what she is planning.
Till today, my brothers and sisters, up to today, PM, who Ngozi claimed to have chosen her as a surrogate, have not spoken to Ngozi. PM have been speaking to our APN. PM have been communicating on a regular basis with our CRC chairman, Mazi Mamadabu. Mazi Mamadabu and Obi, our European rep, present European rep, have gone to meet with PM one-on-one. Ngozi have not. Surrogate have not. Surrogate have not met with PM.
Yes, thank you, Uche M. Thank you for joining us. Thank all of you. Thank you so much. Remember to invite more. You see this thing that Van family is saying here, my people. This will tell so many people man is dangerous. That she planned her way all the time, all along, even the PM, and PM never. Because if PM comes out today, very now, when I know this video, man Oga they shocked. Oga was meant to be prime cabinet ministers meeting, but thank you for joining us. Yes, I agree with you 100%. It's always Biafra first. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, when all those meetings, because all my phone are planned, PM, and on a wepute for the on a wepute, on a PM I implicate. Negekwanont.
Surrogate have no communication with PM. The message from PM, from the attorney that gave Ngozi that letter, that Ngozi published, which is not supposed to publish because she edited it to suit herself, has told Ngozi that PM said, stay out of the social media. Bring everybody together. Work together with the structure I already have. Do not divide yourself. Do not attack my lobbyists. Do not attack. Does it mean that you people cannot, you will make it known to the world that you cannot govern yourselves? Don't do that. Ngozi refused. Ngozi now recorded a conversation between herself and this same lawyer and edited it and released it and said, keep the mandate, keep the mandate. You don't ask yourself questions. My people, all these things Ngozi is releasing, they are private things and Ngozi is releasing them. So the reason why PM will never and can never talk to Ngozi.
Yes, my people. When you are saying that you were asked to have two governments, or PM bụ onye created Breji ga-asịzi gị gị ngwa rapụ Breji jee welu USB ka unu wee fụ onye asị, a liar, pathological liar, ka ọ bụ nyanwa bụ senior bụ doctor bụ onye ga-agwazi unu that in this whole world na o nwere any country na-enwe government na-abụ. No country maintains parallel government. Why? Because she has all this very agenda properly and carefully planned without letting PM know. She deceived PM. Hello, George. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. And Clement, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, my people. Let's continue to listen to Vam Vam Vam.
Today, we have messages from PM. We have voices from PM. Ngozi can never have it, because if Ngozi have it, Ngozi will release it to the world. He's not supposed to have conversation with us, talking to us, and his voice is not supposed to be heard. Ask yourself, God, do all this private meeting and release PM. Is it PM voice that she will not release? Now, you see, those of us that have been privileged to hear from PM, we have heard him. We have met with him. We know he is fine. He gives us instruction direct. We hear him. None of you have heard his voice. But we are in the cabinet. We hear. We listen to him. He speaks to us. And you have not received it. Ask God.
Yes, my people, you know PM has been allowed now to make 1 or 2 calls to people. So he speaks to the cabinet ministers and our chairman, CRC chairman, and our European rep, Miss Obi and Mr. Imamadu Abu. They just went to Finland, had 45 minutes with PM. They said that it was very emotional, but not allowed to hug each other or anything, but they were sitting around on a round table with PM. If Madam Baba has such opportunity, unu ma onye ọ bụ na ọkrina ọ ga-evidio ife niile were bịa na-aghali ndị ụmụazụ ya isi. This last week gone, they went to see PM in Finland, and PM was very happy and excited. But PM will never talk to Madam Bao, because PM has given her instruction and she defied it. She never complied in disobedience. How do you, PhD, Dr. Ngozi, and you do not know, even that America you live in, do not have 2 governments? You can operate parallel government, but to onye barely sabotage. Ọ chọrọ ịma or not. If ọ chọrọ ịma bụ na ya please ndị ya na ya nọ in contract to sabotage Biafra. That's it. Very simple. Even ndị a na-esi, some of them would be educated like Fam Dayan, nke bi na or New Jersey or ebe Kobe. You will begin to wonder where their brain is. You live in America. What can scrub a pig? A pig is always a pig. How can you be in Western world? You are in Western world, and you are doing something like what you are doing. Which country in this world has 2 governments? Never. But they know what they are doing, that they are in contract to destabilize Biafra. But Biafra is unbreakable. Biafra is spirit. Biafra is spirit. We are the ideology that can never be killed. An ideology that can never be destroyed. Imene numenani. Biafra bụ ugwu. Before ịgbazie Biafra, ọ ga-ete we sweat. No, she's only trying. Emesikwa ọna ebibie na ana. Where are the DOS? Where are the DOS? Etu a ka ọ ga-adị Ngozi. It's only a matter of time.
Ask yourself, if in my position now, to have been able to hear from PM the way our cabinet have heard, will Ngozi not release it to word? Yes, she will. She will not hesitate. Ngozi will not waste any time to release, and thereby putting our PM in greater danger. Understand? That is it. PM have completely sacked Ngozi. Listen to me, sacked. As far as PM Simon Eba is concerned, Ngozi does not exist in Biafra government. That's why you see Ngozi running a Biafran tour, registering another association to Washington, doing all this nonsense you see her doing. Brethren, are you following me? Now, let me continue to play this. I am doing this for Arinze. You must appreciate what I'm doing for you this morning. And if at this, you don't repent, don't come and join me. I'm going to unblock you though, but I don't want you to come based on what I'm doing. I want you to come based on your own intelligence, smartness, and decide. Ngozi, since PM was put in there, Ngozi, I've never heard from PM. And Ngozi knows that PM have been speaking with us. Ngozi knows that PM is contacting with us. Ask Ngozi, where is that lawyer, Levy, that she brought to confuse you people? Even Levy have warned Ngozi. Ngozi, PM doesn't want you to use his name. Our legal team, our attorney for Bridgie, I told Ngozi, we sent her a letter. PM have warned you, stop using my name. I am not working. You are not working.
Yes, Levy was the lawyer in United Kingdom, a Jewish guy that PM services. And PM has now called him to order to desist from communicating with Ngozi. Bridgie is our government registered, and we have lawyers representing them. And Ngozi wanted to snap that one, but PM has stopped Levy. Have you seen Levy going to Ngozi again? No. Everything that PM has, including that USB, Ojine deceive, ndị mmadụ. You know? Yes. Yes. Exactly the scenario says. Yes. Ngozi knows that these very people, all the things she's using, they were all formed by PM. USB is the name of our country. And the country operating in exile is the Biafra Republic government in exile. And that's the one you have to register. It is registered and it has legal powers. It can sue and you can sue. But Ngozi doesn't care. Her own Biafra tower with PM's USB. You see, when you see people shooting themselves on the foot like this, you will know that the agenda is not the same as yours. Well, different agenda, but she has to actualize it using what looks like reality, what looks like it is true. It is all fake. Ngozi anything maka Biafra. Ngozi adazo Biafra. She only joined in 2023 or 2022, thereabout. We pave gide her way, fight gide onye obuna, a dissolve all mother, actual Madam Azuka, and that was why she was fighting our APM, fighting ka APM Poli Musa. That is it. If you are somebody who wants your people to come to you, just like all of us have gathered here now, talking with one mind and one voice, are you going to be fighting anyone? When people are fighting you, and you are bringing fight within yourself, how can you fight your enemy and succeed? You will not. So anybody that can fight like your enemy is also your enemy. That's what Ngozi is doing. But she's using Biafrans. She's Biafra structure, USB. She's using Biafra Prime Minister's name, our PM. She also uses Onyendu's name whenever she wants. This is it. Photo trick. Iwelu nka iri emego. Ka ịma nka ịma nke ọzọ. That's what Ngozi is doing. She is not a freedom fighter. She is only fighting for power. Power monger. That's what she is.
Working for me, you're not working with me. Ngozi got it. She released the letter to the public. She bragged about it. And she continued to say, our PM, our PM, our PM, our PM. Ngozi, you have heard Ngozi? Demean and bring down our army. Butuso's life was under threat, under danger because of Ngozi. Gentle the Yahoo's life under threat and danger because of Ngozi. You heard her voice. If Butuso got that place, appeared to her. You heard all those things. Many, many things you heard. Even if your head is not working, are you not going to make it work and ask yourself, all these things you are hearing? Because you have not denied that it's not her voice. And these things, some of these things did not happen before Finland. It did not happen last year. They're happening now. Now. You are hearing them now.
Yes, she did. She deceived the PM. PM made a secretary, Obulu secretary, called COS. Even as some people are married for COS meaning. Some of them, okay, Adadiorama ka the food by Ngozi. Ogo na ole Adadiorama. Somebody Adadiorama na her program. Gini ka COS mean? Or see no onye di in charge. They are in charge. You understand? No chief of staff. Not the Makana chief Udiabawa. She is simply a secretary to the PM. And she dissolved the cabinet. She's supposed to go. She also dissolved her boss, PM, as a cabinet minister.
Have you heard anywhere our APM? All the accusations they have against APM, he collected money. He won 150 million. Have you seen any evidence? Have you heard his voice anywhere?
My people, do you know that when you see a mad person, the first thing she will call you is a mad person. If you see a criminal, onyoshi or sigi onyoshi, mako ifo name, 1 year buego anyo, 3 point something million. Ego niile atụkọtala ga-eji wee je made this declaration. Osizie ya. Kedu ebe the money dị? O buru ụzọ gwaba ndị mmadụ so that they will join her to fight our APM. APM or prime minister na Biafrans elect ya, ọ bụrụ their finance minister. He goes with the lobbyists to all these top American politicians in Washington, D.C. PM Obonyo Gabo, yana a criminal nodo, or tolerate the person. No. But she's fighting everybody to clear her way. Ega mwoka bukweo, but I'm sure na PM puta, agejilili ndi okikpe, weje na puti ega. Because the record is there.
Have you seen any trace of any of these things? Just word of mouth against an innocent man. And some of you are running with it. Even the one they said, they asked him to come and do an account. People that have been with Ngozi have come out to tell you, forget about that story. It was cooked up in a way to confuse you that Ogechikunkere is not being accountable. Let me go on and you listen to this voice because I will analyze it and then bring a post from Marvelous Things. Let's go. Listen,
that's how I do my own things. So, but on this note, I will be announcing a new committee. I'll be working on the structure of government. And the person to head this committee will be Dr. Dorothy. Are you here?
Ngozi is happy. Dorothy, my person. Are you here, Dorothy? PM, no. That's the reason why PM announced it to her. Make her know that, look, this team I'm bringing out now, I have the special people that will do it for me. That is how I work. That is happy. Dorothy, are you here? Look at her. Look at PM, just smiling with his lips, and PM is smiling. This woman doesn't know me. Look at her. Nobody reaching Gozi.
You are going to head the committee for the breaking structure immediately after the declaration. Finland, do you have any problem heading this committee? Prime Minister, His Excellency.
Okay. I want to tell you what this woman told me in Finland. And I'm telling you, my life on the line. When all the things that was going on in Finland was going on, this woman stand by me. This woman they show now. She told me, this one are Biafra self. This one are Biafra. I said, this is our Biafra. I told her, Dorothy, so not be your Biafra. If I lie, let me not see tomorrow. May I drop dead. If I lie against Dorothy, may my life never see good in this world. This woman, Dorothy, she told me, this one are Biafra self. Biafra person don't suffer for this one are Biafra. I said, hey. She looked me, she shocked. I said, Dorothy, because we have the game of most of the program we had for that convention. Our professor Chioma was holding tight the program because Dorothy and Ngozi have changed all the program for the declaration. They went to the system on the pulpit, they changed everything. Our professor Chioma, the God of heaven we bless, had her own copy of the program. They wanted to run it their own way. That is the gang. This gang that Ngozi presented to PM.
And while we were there in Finland, I guys no 1 hour. Ngozi, nobody will. Ebe ya n'obi, Uche Obi nọ na plan nke ọ na plan. Every time ọ bịara ọgụ, ọ na-achọ okwu. This professor, very cool-headed lady, well read, onye chọrọ ka udo dị ka Biafra bịa, no ife nkefa. You are not going to come there fighting anybody. Professor Chioma was going up and down, coordinating everything, and her husband, Dr. Bryson Okwoma, we were there. He read everything out and declared Biafra. Ngozi came back and lied to them that she declared Biafra. She with time, like when we went to do demonstration for PM, Ngozi said no. Yana 247, that there is no point. We, the media teams, we were told, keep recording and posting. And I was doing exactly that. Under that heavy snow land, we were there. Ngozi never turned up. Ngozi was the last person that came. But Onata Williene Ebugari. And the story was that now the journalist, because eto one ada bia late, yana Uche Obi ka geje plan uchago nke faga plan. Fasi na journalist oji ekpota. No ka okwa the journalist. Ya kọwalụ ndị Finland, because Finland ada no English. They don't speak English. They speak Russian. They are Russians. Fought their way and got their own independence. So they don't speak English. Fasina Madam Baobawa, no walu the journalist. Kafa kọwalụ ndị befa when I did against PM. If PM ne many one, that's why we are working there. But my people, God is too much. He has power of beings, and we have God of justice. We want to be Biafra. Nigeria, the size is the size of Europe. So after Biafra had gone, many other nations will rise up because they rule that country. Ndị ọcha amụma wee kpokọta everybody ka ọ easy ịbịa na amị gas na amị mmanụ as they wish using the minority Fulani. Ngozi abụrụ my problem anyway because o nwere ebe o ji azụ eje ọbalụ ụmụ Igbo ga onwe ya ọgụ. That is it. Ịnọ na this struggle wee na-asị asị. Watch your tomorrow because it will never. Where is Chike Doziem? Where is Chinasa Nworu? Fanos in Akula. And Biafra continues. Look at our Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Almost 5 years. In Odunisi and Asiasi. PM. In Odukwanisi and Asiasi. Will you go?
That PM told her that, look, I have a way I do my own things. I will present you. I have the team that will also work with me. That is how I do my things. All right, let's go. I give my car. All right, let's go.
In addition to directing, members of this committee will be Paul Adinam. Paul Adinam, are you here?
All these people that are being mentioned right now, all of them are with Ngozi. This group of people, none of them are in Brigi. All of them are with Ngozi right now. Does that surprise you? Ngozi's team. Paul, I don't know.
You are part of the committee that will work on the structure of the Brigi. Do you have any problem being part of the committee? No, PM. No, so do you have any problem working on the routine? No, absolutely not. No, sir. Thank you very much. The next person in this committee will be Honorable Uche, European Rep. Honorable Uche, are you here?
Are you surprised? Honorable Uche. Honorable Uche, despite all the red flags of Ngozi Arabweze, he's standing kidibam. Honorable Uche is one of the people that Marianne warned us to be very careful of Uche. The last visit that was made to the Prime Minister told the team he's disappointed in Uche. He was not happy with Uche at all. And he didn't even want to hear the name Ngozi Arabweze. Oh, PM, you are winning. You are winning, my PM. You are winning.
Uche, are you here? If you are here, can you unmute yourself? If you cannot unmute yourself, raise your hand so that I can ask you to unmute. Uche, are you here?
Uche, I can see him. Unmute yourself, Uche.
He's always hiding. That one is always hiding at the back. I'm telling you, he's always hiding with a very green snake, a dangerous soul. A very dangerous soul. Always at the back, they're hiding. He doesn't show his face. But the God of Biafra will deal with him ruthlessly.
Uche, yourself.
Look at her.
Maybe he's not close to distance. So somebody can give him.
Hey, look at the frustration of Ngozi. I don't know. Somebody can find out what was the reason why Uche did not even show his face here. I don't know eventually whether he did show his face, but this was a private meeting anyway. Take note that this was a private meeting, not public. He made it public. She's frustrated. Where is Uche? Where is Uche? Where is Uche? Ngozi is frustrated. She's frustrated. These are her team. All of them are with her right now.
So my people, to tell you people that Ngozi bụ onye ọjọọ, all plan Chagifa with this group. Let me tell you people one thing you don't understand in this. PM wanted a project relating to this declaration and things. He has his own group that will do the same thing. which were the group that actually officiated during this whole thing. Now, Finland, because Dr. Dorothy, I saw her, she came and presented her own and everything while we were there. But you will see that this group Ngozi compiled are all the people she is using now. She gave it to PM. Odideka PM Ojiake we sign his death warrant. Ngozi no. And she recorded it, but PM didn't know. You see, a liar, a deceitful woman, pathological liar. How can you be following somebody? Mụlụ onye Fulani ụmụ ịnọ wee gwazie unu Caterpillar na ndị otu ilukwa na the bush ịfụ ndị Fulani ga-egbukwa nafa. But Fulani ka the whole Nigeria, the whole Duduwa, the whole Biafra are crying about now. Plateau State, Benue State, Edo State. So my people, in all this, I have to really stop for us to call it a day. But it's good. You know who you are following. Because this Biafra agitation, no ifo bala. Or ifo bala. When you are doing something that relates to human life, you tread carefully. Because Obala ndị egbulegbu will chase after you.
Okay. All right. Understandable. So, Uche, and then the next person will be Honorable Dr. Musa the COS. Do you have any problem being part of this committee?
Mm.
No, Your Excellency.
Any problem working under the routine?
No, Your Excellency.
All right.
So, as you see, Ngozi was supposed to work under Dorothy. But Ngozi is the one that arranged all this team. Oh.
No.
You understand? And the PM is supposed to be the one that will coordinate whatever they are doing. PM is inside. Ngozi, who is supposed to be working under Dorothy, is now in charge over Dorothy, over everyone. She is COS, she is DPM, she is DPP, she is... But she's supposed to work under Dorothy. Yeah? Because she is COS, for you to know, even from the selection here, Ngozi, who all of you are raising as next in command, she is supposed to work under Dorothy. There is nothing like COS, second in command, most powerful. She is supposed to work under Dorothy.
Yes, my people, but instead, Dorothy is the one now working with her, under her. We have to call it a day from here. I will love you people and leave you. Remember to take advantage of our IOU. IOU is a process whereby you can lend money to Biafrans and get paid double of any amount you loaned Biafrans for our liberation. And remember to make payment. You use Biafra Gov. Look at the link here. biafragov.org/donate. Thank you much for joining me, and may God continue to bless Biafrans. All hail Biafra. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you, my people, for joining me. Bye from here.